Hey everybody, this is Jenny Nicholson, and today I'm going to take you on a tour of my Weebly class website. So when you go to my website, you will be greeted with a little welcome message right here on the home page. Up here is some tabs. This is the About Me tab, and this just gives a little overview of who I am, my education, and my job history. Here is a little contact space for parents to shoot me a little comment or email if they would like. And my main page is going to be my pre-K news page, and this is just going to be a space for parents to stay involved and connected in what's happening throughout the school year in our classroom and around our school. And this is also where I've uploaded my final class project. And so you will see right here for day one, I would like for day one to just be a day where parents get familiar with what the expectations are for the week, to get familiar with the website, to get familiar with the standards, and everything that I'm introducing in this day one post. So like I said, I teach pre-K, and so my pre-K friends who are 4 and 5-year-olds are really going to need guidance and instruction from an adult. And so they are going to help them navigate this throughout the whole week. So it's just, I think it's important to get parents familiar with what the expectations are. So in all Georgia pre-Ks, we follow what's called the GELD standards. And so for my project, I'm focusing on the Communications, Language, and Literacy Standard 6, which is the development of early phonological awareness skills. And we're going to be focused on a few different objectives you'll see right here. And every objective is going to be kind of intertwined through different activities throughout the week. We're going to be focusing on sounds that are the same and different, producing rhyming words, isolating initial beginning sounds, segmenting sentences into individual words, and segmenting words into syllables. And so the materials we really need for this week are really just a computer, internet access, and if parents want to extend learning any further, then they can print out a few resources that I provided in some PDF files. For assessment plan, so in Georgia pre-Ks, we have to use what's called the work sampling platform. I'll show y'all the website. This is just a hub of instructions and guidance that we use and checklists that we have to use throughout the school year to keep up with our students and their progress in the GELD standards. It's very specific what we have to do. We can only really use documentation in the form of notes from observations. We can take photos and videos, and we can also use these matrices that the website provides for us. So I am asking that parents, throughout the week, maybe send me a little note on how their child's doing, send me some pictures, videos, and so that will help me with assessment throughout the week. I'm also going to be doing ongoing assessment throughout the school year in the classroom to let me know how my students are doing on this standard. With Georgia pre-K programs and the GELD standards, we really focus on those standards throughout the entire school year. We just incorporate them throughout different themes. So you're going to see in my final project how I'm incorporating standard CLL6 into fall themes and fall activities. In the beginning of the school year, we expect our students to be really adult guided through this standard, and by the end of the school year, we really hope that they're as independent as possible with it, and so that they can smoothly transition into kindergarten standards. Another little form of assessment I'm going to use is a survey that I've posted on the Day 5 post below that I'm asking parents to fill out, and I'll show y'all that at the end. For a mediation plan, if any of our students are having a tough time with learning objective and standard CLL6, I can always provide additional one-on-one support and help for that student and during our center time and small group rotations. Since it is a Georgia pre-K, we are not allowed to assign homework or outside worksheets or activities, but if a parent does request it, I can send home additional work for them to do and to use. Each of our students in pre-K are working at different paces, and so a lot of these activities, are created in a way that can be, really driven to meet that child's needs. So parents can take these activities and accommodate the best for their student. They can make it as challenging as they would like it by giving a child a lot more independence, or they can provide as much support as that child needs. And so and I believe that these activities really meet the needs of our students because they, all of our learners are learning differently. They have different learning styles. And so a lot of the tools and activities that I provide throughout the week really meet the accommodations for visual and spatial learners, for auditory learners, for kinesthetic learners, verbal learners. And so, like I said, they can be kind of tweaked to meet the child's specific learning needs. So like I said, day one is just a day to get familiar with what the expectations are. And for my first interactive resource, I have used Adobe Spark to provide a little welcome video for my parents. So they'll just click here and listen to it.
Hello, pre-K families. It's Miss Nicholson.
And so we're going to scroll down to day two. Day two, I have a Prezi presentation, and this is my presentation link right here. And this is just going to be a little mini lesson for parents and students to watch together. And it's going to go over 3 different objectives, and it's going to give examples. And after they have watched it.
Hey, pre-K friends. This is Miss Nicholson. Between sounds that are the same and that are different. So this is your ability that you can hear Miss Nicholson say to.
And after they watch that, I've asked them to complete a little class Kahoot. And like I said, this is a standard that we are working on all throughout the year. So this isn't going to be brand new information for my little ones. It is going to be very similar to what we are doing in the classroom. So this is just going to be an extension. And so hopefully not too brand new information for them, just so that they can build upon the skills they're already learning in the classroom. So, and my Kahoot is my second interactive resource. Moving on to day 3, my third interactive resource, I have decided to use the Sway lesson little platform, which was super cool. And it is providing my students with a little mini lesson as well as how to play this really fun fall word game that I found. And so they're just going to scroll over here and they can watch this little instructional video.
Hey, pre-K peeps, it's Miss Nicholson at home. So it goes down, down, yellow and brown. Fall the leaves all over the ground. Rake them.
And so parents, if they want to extend their child's learning a little further, I have attached a PDF file right here that will take them directly to the word card game that I provided in the mini lesson. So many things in pre-K are just great to do over and over again to really build upon those skills and learning. So that was my third interactive resource. We're moving down to day 4. Day 4 is going to focus a lot on syllables, and I have attached a lesson, a little mini lesson. This is my instructional video link. I use screencast to record myself doing a mini lesson on syllables. So parents will just watch this with their little one.
Hey, pre-K friends. Lots of words that help us learn how to read the whole word. And and so the words that we've been learning about recently either are composed of 1 syllable or 2 syllables.
So after the parents and little student have watched it together, they are going to extend their learning a little further by taking a virtual field trip. And this is my interactive resource number 4. I have chose to take them on a virtual museum field trip. So we're going to start off in Macon, Georgia, where I'm from, and I have just provided little activities on each little screen on things they can do. So they can just look outside and tell me what they have explored. This incorporates a lot of phonological awareness skills. So they are going to look and see, what did they see? They might see a tree, and they're going to tell me how many syllables are in the word tree, what rhymes with the word tree. They're going to go on an awesome little field trip to a metropolitan museum and then an outdoor museum. It's so neat that we have these resources available. So that is day 4. Day 5, we are wrapping up and kind of incorporating everything that we've learned throughout the week into my creation tool, which I've decided to use Padlet. And I have composed 5 different fall-themed phonological awareness activities for my parents and students to complete. And after they've completed that, I have attached a little monkey survey for the parents to complete. Like I said, this is a part of my assessment, and it is going to give me a better understanding of maybe how parents liked this online learning, how their child did every single day, and just how maybe I can tweak things moving forward in our digital learning. So that is what I have for my final project. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and thank y'all for listening.